Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to welcome all of our participants to this afternoon's webinar, which is the University Foundation Programme together with City University of London. Thank you, Anna. So my name is Joanne Scar. I'm the Director of Studies at the Foundation Programme. I've been at David Game for about 30 years now. I have a degree in education and linguistics, and I started by teaching English. But my main role as Director of Studies is guiding students through the UCAS process. And over the years, I've helped probably thousands of students now reach their first choice university. And I help them really from the first day that they join the Foundation Programme through to joining the university. Next slide, please. So I'm based in Aldgate, which is in the City of London, on the University Foundation Programme. And we have two sites, one more in Bath. So the UFP is a one-year full-time foundation course, and we have both British and international students aiming at top UK universities. And the quality of the UFP is seen by the success of the students that take the course. Over the years, our students have applied and received offers from over 90 UK universities. And every year, over 70% of our intake are receiving offers from top UK universities as well as Russell Group universities. We're a fast track route to your degree studies, and we're equivalent to A-level, but the big difference is that we are a one-year course, whereas A-level is traditionally a two-year course. So half the time you can choose to start the foundation programme in September or January, and both of those intakes are aiming to start university that September, provided that you pass the course. And we have two centres for the foundation programme, one here in London and one in Bath. So we're just going to show you a brief video now, which gives a little bit more information on the University Foundation Programme. So I'm pleased to say that we have a long history of working with City University of London. Next slide, please, Anna. We offer a number of pathways into different degrees at City. And City's been accepting our students for the last 25 years, including into Cass Business School. We give a strong academic preparation for progression to City, and that's shown by the high success rate that our students show at degree level once they've reached City. 90% of our students who apply to City receive an offer through the UCAS system, and the London campus of the UFP helps prepare students living in London before they start on their degree course at City, so that you can have a smooth progression from one to the next. So my contact or our contact details are there on the screen now. You're very welcome to contact us after this webinar if you have any questions at all. If you have questions now, please type them into the chat box and Joya and I will deal with them at the end of this webinar. So I'm very pleased to be able to pass over now to Joya, who's joined us from City University. And as I say, we'll deal with your questions at the end. Thank you, Joya.
Hello everyone, my name is Joya. I work at the University of London, which is one of the universities that you saw mentioned in the previous presentation. And I am going to share with you a presentation about the course that we offer and what we offer in general to students. So now I'm going to share my screen with you. And right, and I'll go to presentation mode. Okay, can you please confirm that you can see slide saying this is City University of London? Yeah, okay, brilliant. Okay, so this is City University of London. We are in a very central London location, close to Liverpool Street, and we have about 9,000 undergraduate students. We offer first-year accommodation to our students. We are very international. Half of our students are international. We offer loads of work placement and opportunities. We have the biggest students for center in London and academic scholarships available too. There are 4 things that make SIC. The first is academic excellence. Nearly 2/3 of our academics produce internationally excellent research, and we also have a award in teaching from the Teaching Excellence Framework. The second thing is our excellent career prospects. In fact, City is second in the UK graduate salaries after graduation, with a median salary of more than £24,000 per year, which is a great salary for a recent starter. Loads of work placement opportunities, which I will mention more in depth later on. And we also have an enterprise program for budding entrepreneurs. Third thing that makes us unique is that we are very international and we have a very central London location. London, in fact, is first, according to university, for cities to study, for university cities in the world. And our campus is very close to everything that London has to offer. Libraries, to museums, to cafes, to pubs, restaurants, work opportunities, and so on. Our students, we have more than 20,000 students, and we are very diverse. In fact, about half of our students are international, and they come from more than 160 countries. That makes us very special is that we are big on social impact. In fact, we are the most sustainable university in London, and we are top 3 impact in London. And we have various programs through which students can lead on sustainability projects. We have renewable energy resources, and we are first for the number of social enterprises created. We have 5 schools. The first is the Schools of Art and Social Sciences. We also have a School of Health Sciences, School of Mathematics, Computer Science, and Engineering. Our law school, which is the oldest one in the country. And this is the new building that is being finalized. We have our business school, which was previously known as CAS, which is 5th in the UK for business has a Triple Crown accreditation, which is given only about 100 business schools in the world, and is the only one in the UK to offer a module on climate change and the economy. Let me run through the courses we have now, since I've mentioned the school. So the School of Arts and Social Science has a wide range of courses, from economics to history to journalism, sociology, English, and music. The business school has three kinds of courses, mainly accounting, actuarial science, and business management. All courses within one area, for example, we have 5 business courses, have a first year in common, which means that you have 1 year to decide which kind of path you want to choose. Then we have the School of Health Sciences. We do not offer medicine, but we do offer speech and language, midwifery, nursing, optometry, and radiography. The City Law School just offers the LLB and has loads of elective modules from you from. And last but not least, our School of Mathematics, Computer Science, and Engineering offers courses in these 3 areas, and a wide variety of courses in engineering. Also, in this case, the first year is in common for all engineering courses and all computer science courses, so students have up to 1 year to choose the specific path they want to follow. For example, civil engineering or electronic engineering. They have 1 year to choose exactly what they want to study within a specific subject. Most of our courses, this is very exciting for me, offer a 1-year professional work placement option, which is offered between year 2 and year 3. Students who choose this option finish their course in 4 years, and during where they are placed, they pay a fraction of their fees, and they are generally paid. And this is an amazing opportunity to gain some professional experience in your field before you even finish university. So it comes highly recommended. If you do not want to do a 12-month professional work placement, you can also do shorter placements, generally during year 3, and finish your degree in 3 years. This is also a great option. It's not usually paid because it's a short work experience, but equally an excellent opportunity to improve your professional skills. And you can also decide to study abroad for 1 year or 1 term. These are some of the companies and organizations we have offered placements with. We have partnerships with organizations in a wide range of fields, from Ministry of Justice to the European Union, to EasyJet, to the Financial Times, Apple, so loads of organizations in many different areas. We also offer an excellent budding entrepreneur program called City Startups. They offer loads of training, free of charge, competitions, and even funding to students who want to found and create their own enterprises. And City graduate startups are very successful. In fact, they're 30 in London and 50 in the UK for the investment they attract. Our entry requirements vary from course to course. For the foundation program at David Game, it varies from course to course, but for our business school, which has the highest requirements, it would be AAA in your major subjects and AAB in your minor subjects. Specific entry requirements, some courses, have specific entry requirements. For example, business and engineering require maths. Courses in social sciences have a bit looser entry requirements. They don't require certain subjects. As regards English, we do accept the IELTS test, variety of English tests. For the IELTS, typically we ask for 6.5 with at least 6 in each subject. Okay, sorry, it's gone a bit too far. Okay, so the entry cost for 2021 and work opportunities are as follows. So for UK and Irish residents, the fees are about £9,250 per year. Whereas international students, they vary from £15,090 to £19,000, where £15,000 is for law and £19,000 is our business courses. International students can work for up to 20 hours per week via our agency Unitemps. They offer loads of 0-hour contracts, so you can post them while you are giving your exams, doing your exams. and resume them when you have. And you can also apply for the post-study work visa for up to 2 years after you graduate, which is an excellent opportunity. As regards student experience, we offer loads of student societies and activities for our students through the Student Union. We have more than 50 clubs and societies. Sport. So we have the biggest gym, student gym in London, and we also offer loads of sports club, from leisure sports club to professional sports. We have loads of opportunities for you to get involved. We have a brilliant international student advice team, student counseling, which is free, and a multi-faith center with prayer rooms as well. We are very multicultural. We have also chaplains from different faiths and a person who counsels people who have no faith at all. We offer a variety of accommodation options. Our prices are subsidized, which means they are cheaper than what you would pay with a landlord for the same level of accommodation, and they fall between 160 and 300 pounds per week. This is where we are. So in purple, you can see City University, our main campus. These are their tube stations that are nearest to us, Angel and Old Street. And you can see our halls of residence, which are all within walking distance. The closer ones are about 2 minutes, 5 minutes walk, and the third one is about half an hour walk, but still in central London, close to King's Cross. We are also part of University of London. The city is autonomous and self-governing, but it sits within the umbrella of the University of London Federation. The membership provides us with significant benefits, access to a larger community, loads of student societies, and additional sport facilities, accommodation provision, and libraries. Visit us online. At the moment, we have online events and also an e-tour, a video tour of the university. Do check our website, ac.uk, and email me if you have any questions. Thank you so much for listening. My email address is here, ukinternational@ac.uk. If you have any question in the future, if you have any questions now, please do add them to the chat and I'll be more than happy to respond. And if you want to contact me in the future, please do drop me a line. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joya. Thank you. We've had just a couple of questions come in. I think the first one might be one that I'll ask you to answer, Joya. One is, does City University accept all of the University Foundation programmes pathways, all of the subjects offered?
Yes, we do accept all of the pathways offered. As I mentioned before, though, that require students to study specific subjects, for example, and especially business and engineering, require students to study maths. So in order to be considered for our business courses and for our engineering courses, we have to choose a pathway that includes math. But all pathways are accepted. If a student wants to study humanities, the humanities pathway would be accepted.
Super, thank you. And just to add to that, we would advise students when they're with us which major modules are most acceptable to City and are most useful in your, certainly the first year at City, which of the UFP major modules will help you in that aim. Another question that's come in is, how is the UFP different to A-level? And I think earlier in my comments, I explained that the UFP is a 1-year course, whereas A-level is traditionally a 2-year course. The other big difference is that you are not tested once at the end of the year, or indeed end of the 2 years, as with A-levels. So we don't have that huge build-up of stress that I know worries lots of students. You are tested at the end of each term. So through the year with us, you will have 3 sets of exams, and also your progress tests and coursework through each term also count towards your final result. So as you go through the UFP, you'll be getting a very clear idea of what your final result is going to be. There shouldn't be any big surprises or disappointments. You'll see whether you are on track or not. Another question that I can see is, do the UFP help with my application to City, and how do I apply? Again, I can answer that. Yes, absolutely. We guide all of the students through the UCAS process. So really, from as soon as you start with us, we will help you prepare your university application. That's now an online process. We will guide you through your choice of universities. We will help you with your writing of the personal statement. So we really guide you through the whole process. And if you're interested in applying to City, as well as other universities, we will explain to you which courses are available there. Twice a year, we invite a number of universities to the college, which is how we've met Joya before, where the universities will come and we'll have an open fair for students to meet universities and ask questions that they want to of the universities there. About 90% of the students in the past who have applied to City have received offers through UCAS. And then we help again towards the end of the UCAS process, where you're choosing your firm and insurance choices through UCAS. I can see a couple of questions about medicine and optometry. Can I suggest that you go to our other webinars that have been on earlier regarding those courses? Yeah, we have a specific webinar that you'll be able to find via our website that gives you all of the information there. Okay, I think that's probably about it. Did you have anything else that you wanted to add at all, Joya?
I'm all right. Yeah, I hope understandable. I think I was speaking a bit fast, but
not at all.
I said everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us today, Joya.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you to our participants. And as I say, if you have any questions at all, you can see Joya's email up on the screen there, and also our email, and links to further events are there for you to see. Thank you so much for joining us today, and see you again soon. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.